Ah, so nervous. Does anyone have a Tums or something? I'm freaking out. Just throw it in my mouth. Ah.
Yes.
I'm just kidding, I'm not nervous. Fooled ya. What a beautiful crowd. Friends, ex-lovers, future lovers. I couldn't be happier. I'd like to thank JRP for putting on this excellent Hanukkah comedy night. For those of you who are not familiar, Hanukkah is a Israeli olive spread that you put on pita. Yeah, it was offensive. Oh boy, oh boy. I love the winter. I love the holidays. On Thanksgiving, I love to go to my grandma's house where she'll prepare a whole turkey and then give us all the choice cuts. And then she's very stingy, so after most of the meat has been consumed, she lifts the carcass to her mouth to eat her favorite part, which is the fatty meat around the anus. We call it a sausage McGristle. Oh, winter. Today I diagnosed myself with seasonal depression because I've been crying so much. But then I realized it's just because I've watched P.S. I Love You every day since Thanksgiving. I'm actually doing fine, don't worry. Let me introduce myself, for those of you who don't know me. My name's Charlie. I was born September 17th, 1946, New York's Mount Sinai Medical Hospital.
Same.
My mother delivered me weighing 153 pounds, 3 ounces. And then I was 8 pounds, 3 ounces, which leaves her at 145 pounds, 3 ounces, if you don't count for fluid loss. This is back when the city was still very gritty. The OBGYN robbed my mother at gunpoint just as I crowned. But the city has improved, and that maternity ward is now a 3-story Qdoba. I had a very rough childhood. When the Depression hit, my father lost his job selling loose cigarettes and had to take a low-paying position as a state senator. I rebelled. Once when my parents weren't looking, I caught a bus down to Atlantic City, where I performed as a lounge singer for close to 3 years before anyone noticed I had left. When I came back, I was scorned in school, up until the 7th grade, when I hit puberty before anyone else, and had the biggest breasts in the class. Then everyone wanted to be my friend. After that, I worked through school, made my way through massage therapy camp, and here we are, living the dream. I'm involved in a long-distance relationship. For any of you? Okay, no one is, just me. She lives down in Virginia, Williamsburg, Virginia. Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia. She lives in 1636. Which complicates the relationship. Sexting is difficult. I have to have the Pony Express bring a note to her town crier, who will then yell, "You up?" And then she'll send me back like a charcoal sketch of her ankle via carrier pigeon. Twice a year, I'm able to visit in my stagecoach. I always jump right out, see her. She always smells of buttermilk. Her hands are rough from working and udder. And then I'll attack. Rip off her petticoat, her bonnet, her apron, her waistcoat, her woolen underpants. Just churn her butter all night long. People shit on oil companies too much, don't you agree? Was a good segue. Hecklers. Yeah, people do shit on oil companies a bit too much. And you gotta admit, there is no one better at lubricating our wildlife. When the BP oil spill happened, this part of the story never gets told. When the BP oil spill happened, at that exact moment, there was a baby harbor seal with his head caught in the banister and no way to get out. And he was writhing, and the oil came, greased him up, and he was free. And no one gives BP any credit for that. We'll all give oil spills a bad rap until they're gone. We've got a whole bunch of animals we need to make slippery, and all we've got is some wind turbines. We're screwed. This is my impression of a fish who loves oil companies.
Oh no.
Hell yeah, I like oil companies. Those are good American jobs. Thank you very much. Keep drinking.